This is a 2018 Silverado. Reduced engine power, check engine light, plenty of codes. P0641 is our main code, which is a 5-volt reference number 1 pulled down to ground. So P0641 associated codes. This has, I think, 4 5-volt reference buses inside the computer. Each bus runs a slew of sensors, right? A group. So reference 1 runs the mass airflow, the AC pressure switch down there, the oil pressure switch. What else? Fuel tank pressure sensor in the back, stuff like that. Doesn't matter. There's a few things on it. 7 actual things. Pulled down to ground, right? Where are we at? Let me hit OK. Come on now. Okay, malfunction 0 volts on reference 1, and I have reference 3 pulled up just to show that it's 5 volts and it's okay. So generally with a 641 code or any 5-volt circuit code, you would unplug the sensors on that bus of 5 volt. So unplug your oil pressure switch, your mass airflow, AC pressure switch, fuel tank pressure sensor. Unplug all those things, and as you're unplugging them, if it goes up to 5 volts and says okay, you know, hey, there's my problem, let me replace that sensor. Cake, right? I unplugged all these. That was the first step, and it wasn't good. Still said malfunction. So let's move forward. Let's check the harness. With all the sensors unplugged, let's check the harness for a path to ground. So I disconnected all the connectors at the ECU. I used an ohm meter and a power probe just to double check myself. There was no path to ground. So, you know, if this wire to the oil pressure switch was rubbing here, that would give me the same scenario I have here, but that's not the case. None of the wires had a path to ground. So the final thing I wanted to do, because I'm condemning this computer and I have one on the way now, this is super rare for this to be the issue, but I cut all, there's 7, right? There's seven wires on bus 1, and I cut all of them right outside the computer. And I took 5-volt reference 3 right off the map sensor here, and ran the 5 volts to first each of the sensors. So now this is the sensor side because they're not connected to the computer. So this goes to, you know, one of the sensors I just pointed out. I can send 5 volts to it from reference 3, and it will power up reference 1 sensor, mass airflow, reference 1, any of the sensors. And it does not short out my reference 3 bus. So I'm going to show you real quick. This computer is grounded internally on bus 1. So I don't know if it's been dropped or what the case may be. But that's what it's doing. So let me try and get this in here. Can I get this in here? I know you can't see right now, but I'm just... Oh, you're gonna make me mad. Okay. Nope, not okay. Not okay yet. There. All right, 0 on reference 3 now and malfunction. I'm holding it with my thumb, but if I let go, it'll probably still, okay. Yeah, see, am I gonna, yeah. Pull it away, right? My 5 volts is back. The malfunction is gonna change to okay here in a second. There we go. Now, I can do that to any of the 7 wires, computer side of the cut wires, and it will pull down reference 3. So that whole bus is, you know, corrupted, shorted, whatever you want to call it. And again, generally this is not the issue, but this may help someone that's just chasing their harness and chasing sensor after sensor and stuff like that. So cutting these, you'll definitely need the right wiring diagram depending on your year and model, but this would still apply to like Tahoes, Suburbans, etc. Yeah, so I'm gonna put these wires back together, and a couple days I'll have a computer and put it in here, and I will have it in the description, you know, whether it actually fixed it or not, which I'm sure it's going to. So it'll be down there in the description.